Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we went down 1-0 in the cup against Cardiff Dragons, although that isn't necessarily a bad result. In this episode we're taking on bottom of the table and managerless Blue Force, probably the easiest game of the entire season, certainly the easiest since we come up to Division 5. I would be surprised if we didn't win this one. As you'll see in a moment, Blue Force not only don't they have a manager, but their team is also far below the standard you would expect to see from a Division 5 side. Let's take a look at their squad. As you can see, Blue Force look more like a side that would be in Division 7, let alone Division 5. They are that weak. Aside from, of course, the fact that they have a very talented defender in Iulian Wojciechescu. However, he's a bit too strong for this team if you look a bit. He really sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the rest of his team. That said, some of the youths they have got aren't too bad. Nicholas Corvela, their goalkeeper, is a very good goalkeeper and is on the same skill path as Ant Connolly is. But apart from that, I don't see much threat from this team. I don't see where the threat is going to come from, and the fact they've only got 1 point all season says a lot. If you compare it to our team, then the overall standard quality of players in our team is overall much higher. We have a lot more Iulian Wojciechescu's, even if Pim and Kruis is 1 bar below Wojciechescu. Still a great player, Wojciechescu there. Anyway, let's take a look at the team news and see how the two teams line up against each other. Knights line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Ant Connolly in goal, a back four Pim van der Kruis, Ledley King, Aquila Santa Maria and Pedro Miramontes, a midfield of Ray Tataw Eta, Pierre Of Hesslink, Alvito Roma, Y Junior and Raymond Hargreaves, and a front row man of Celso Mota. Blue Force, meanwhile, they have also lined up in a 4-5-1 formation with Nicholas Corvela in goal, a back four of Eusebio Sender, Dominic Wilde, Iulian Wojciechescu and Ivan Pereira, a midfield of Hardian Idiamanti, Montrella Stezo, Augusto Reis, Federico Barros and Cal Gronfis, a front row man of Ernst Engelholm. Let's go live to the Supermassive Black Hole for this league match. Captains for Knights of Cydonia versus Blue Force are Ledley King for Knights of Cydonia and Iulian Wojciechescu for Blue Force. The referee is Hugh Kango, skill 2, harshness 2. Knights are on the red strip playing from left to right. Blue Force are in the grey strip playing from right to left. The manager you see there was the guy who took over after vacant, because, spoilers, they've got a new manager after our game against them. So at the time it was vacant, but it's since been filled. The other matches in Division C, Gorgie Thistle take on the King Pucks. That's a huge game for us as far as we're concerned, as they are likely to be teams in the relegation mix. And we're underway. And Knights have a free kick in the very first minute of the game. It's free kick straight by Pedro Miramontes! And the goal drought continues. Pedro Miramontes has still failed to score a free kick so far. Blue Force, our opponents today, are actually a younger club than us. We've got another chance here. Ball headed by Pierre Of Hesslink. And tapped over the crossbar by Corvela. Blue Force were founded in season 31, so they are about 3 or 4 seasons younger than us. With a free kick struggled by Pedro Miramontes. And finally the drought is over. Pedro Miramontes scores his first free kick of the season. Miramontes curls it into the back of the net and Knights are 1-0 up. We've got another chance in the 14th minute here on the breakaway. It's Celso Mota tries to hit the ball for the keeper's legs. Why the target? 1-0 to Knights so far, and Blue Force aren't offering any opposition whatsoever. A lot better side from Pierre Of Hesslink and tapped over the crossbar by Corvela. P4HFC taking the lead against Real Madrid, so we're up to 3rd place as things stand so far. Still 0-0 on Gorgie King Punks. Driving shot goal by Celso Mota, and he scores! 2-0! 2-0 to Knights of Cydonia. Celso Mota converts Pierre Of Hesslink's shot in the penalty area to make it 2-0. As we can see, we are a breakaway here. Celso Mota tries to place the ball by the keeper and scores again! 2 goals for Celso Mota. This is too easy for us. Why is this team in Division 5? Who knows? They were actually in Division 5 last season, would you believe, which is quite extraordinary when you think about it. 2 goals for Mota, and as we feel it stands, Knights are 3-0 up. Real Madrid have equalised against P4HFC, so as we stand, we're actually up to 2nd place in the league. At half time, at the end of the first half, 7 chances to 0 and 3 goals to 1, although we've only just edged the possession. The other games in the division, Sham are 2-0 up against Deep, P4H are drawing against Real Madrid, and Gorgie Thistle and King Punks are 0-0 with either side of those sides yet to score. Second half is underway, and Gorgie Thistle have taken the lead against the King Punks as we got a free kick in a dangerous position. Pedro Miramontes with another free kick straight on goal, And he scores again. It's like buses. You wait absolutely ages for a goal and then two come at once. And Pedro Miramontes certainly has lived up to that saying, as he has scored 2 goals in this game after not scoring a free kick all season. And we got a penalty! This should seal the game. Penalty to Cydonia. And the set penalty taken by Pim van der Kruis. Did he get his second in 2 games? He can! Pim van der Kruis scores his second penalty for Cydonia to make us 5-0 up. And that should be the game. Quite easily wrapped up. Nice to go collect second in the league, but Real Madrid have just taken the lead against P4H, so we're not back down to third again. So our objective is mainly to survive here. We aren't necessarily looking to survive. We're not necessarily looking to go for automatic promotion or even the playoffs yet. And we've got an injury for Knights. That's Ledley King has been injured. Ledley King, who has been our best player every single match so far. He's constantly been the man of the match, and he is out through injury. That's a huge blow to us. And Blue Force have a chance now. In Mianti, it's easy for Ant Connolly. So Cameras came on for Ledley King, but that's a huge miss. Ledley King was our captain and man of the match every single game, including this one. That is the end of the match and the end of the game. The injured Ledley King was the man of the match for Knights of Cydonia, while Ulian Wojciechowski was the man of the match for Blue Force. More bad news. Doctors have diagnosed Ledley King's injury and have confirmed he will be out for 20 days. This is a massive loss for us. He will miss the return leg match against Cardiff Dragons and the league matches against Deep and Real Madrid. In fact, he'll probably even be a doubt for the second leg against Real Madrid. This is a huge loss for us, especially in our attempts to try and stay up. He's been consistently our best player, as you can see by the fact that he's got into the X11 every single game for us so far. Anyway, let's take a look at the team of the week and try and think of how we're going to cope without Ledley King. It's going to be very tough, I would imagine. Team of the week this week is Cornelius Horsch of Sham in goal. The back four, Ledley King, Knights of Cydonia, Fortunato Cortez, Sham, Rodrigo Leonardo, P4AH FC, and Julian Amparo, Sham. Midfielder Julian Minto, Sham, Gerard Mayborn, P4AH FC, Quilentaro Candal, Gorgie Thistle, and Fraser Inkster, Gorgie Thistle. And front two, Robert O'Leary, the King Punks, and Eusebio Sierra, P4AH FC. Manager of the Rangers Philmeyer of Real Madrid, and something tells me he's going to be a lot trickier to beat than he was before in the last times we faced him. So after that round of matches, Sham continues to lead the division unbeaten with four wins and a draw, putting them on 13 points so far. We have moved up to second place after thrashing Blue Force 5-0. Meanwhile, Real Madrid, that means they've dropped to third place, having been second for most of the league. They could only draw 2-2 against P4AH FC, and P4AH were the home side. They also drop a place. The big relegation battle between Gorgie Thistle and the King Punks finished in a 2-2 draw, so as things stand, we currently have 4 points gap between the relegation zone and survival in this division. And that's it for this episode. In the next episode we'll be playing Cardiff Dragons in the return leg of the Cup. So, see you next time. Goodbye.